welcome to Red Chaise Confessionals with Auntie at Auntie's Advice on YouTube and Instagram, a place where you can lay back and let the confessionals and the healing begin. Hello there, and this is Auntie, and I'm coming to you from our Red Chaise with a confessional that just happens to be mine. You know, I want to confess today that I love being a woman. I love everything about being feminine and beautiful and sexy and intelligent, smart and unique. But you know, there was a time that I didn't love that. There was a time that I didn't feel comfortable in my skin. I felt judged and condemned and not accepted. But you know, this morning I want to say that all of that is behind me. And I'm looking forward to being that wonderful, unique woman that God has created me to be. I've looked at a lot of people's Facebook posts and they have said, you know, 2017 is going to be my year, as if 2016 and 2015 and 2014 wasn't their year. Every day that God gives us breath to breathe out of our lungs and allows us to see is our year. It's our day. And I know sometimes we don't feel that way. We may feel like we didn't get the job that we wanted, or we didn't get the man or the woman that we wanted, or things just, you know, seem to happen one after another, or I experienced a lot of death in 2016. But you know, I'm thankful today for every mistake, every error, every person who's rejected and abandoned me. I'm thankful for every person who's come into my life and every person who's left. I'm thankful for failures and for success. I'm thankful for all of those things because at the end of the day, they are what made me. See, God created Auntie in His spirit. He breathed life into me. Every flaw that's on my body, God created it. And so why aren't I okay with it? Well, today I say I am. I'm okay with everything that God has created me to be. And there was a time when I couldn't say that. And maybe you're at that place where you can't say that. You can't say I'm okay with me. No. Should I be heavy? No, I shouldn't. But that's something that I can control. That's in my realm of to do. I can do that. There are different flaws and different things that we have that we are in control of, that we can change. And all you have to do is just do it one day at a time. Make little goals, one day at a time. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to live my life out loud. For so many years I lived under the umbrella of what other people thought about me. I felt condemned and judged on every hand. I felt like if I didn't get up and didn't go to church every Sunday that, oh my God, I was going to go to hell. And I just felt like everybody and everything outside of me made me who I was. But there was a time in my life when I turned 50. And I decided no more. I'm not going to live for other people. I'm going to live for myself. I'm not going to worry about what people think about me because over these 50 years, I've never been able to please everybody at the same time. And guess what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay if I don't please you. I'm okay if what I say rubs you the wrong way. As long as I'm saying it out of love. As long as I'm not being malicious, I'm okay. I'm okay with everybody who stabbed me in the back because they put me on my knees. They made me become closer to God. I'm okay with everybody who hasn't supported. because I haven't always been supportive. See, when you look at it from another perspective, it changes your total perspective. See, I realized in my years that to my own self, I have to be true. Am I living a life that's fake, or am I living a life that's real? Who are you? Who are you, Auntie? Are you loving? Are you malicious? Are you a backstabber? Are you a gossiper? Who are you in your totality? And then once you look at that person and who you are, and you judge yourself and be real with it, nobody else can judge you. It doesn't matter what anybody else is, because it's what you say about you. What do you say about you? I am uniquely and wonderfully made and created in God. I'm created to love and to be loved. I'm not created to be judged. I have to judge myself. And I'm not created to live my life by someone else's standards or how someone else measures me. I'm created to live my life according to the purpose that God has put me in this world for. And that's where I am now. I'm in a place of discovery, even in my 50s, discovering who I am and what my purpose is, and what my relationships are. Who's good for me and who isn't. I am so happy to be living in 2017. I'm happy for all the accomplishments, but I am so happy for all the other things that happened too, because I learned that I was able to change those things that were in my realm to change. And this message I just want to say to you is, to your own self be true. Find out who you are as a woman. See, I like being able to put on makeup and be different, and maybe one day I want to be blonde, and the next day I want to be a redhead, and today I want to have short hair, and tomorrow I want to have long hair. I want to be, I'm free to be all of those things as a woman, and unashamed. I'm learning to live my life unashamed and not in a box. Because you look at other people and they're not living in a box. They're putting you in one, but they won't live in one. And when you really get an idea of the life that God has created for you to live, then you're free to travel. You're free to smile when everybody else is crying, because you know that at the end of the day, God is in control. He's in control of your life, and He's in control of mine. And this is Auntie's confession. I love being a woman. I love everything about it. I love the ups and the downs. I love the bad hair days. I love being a mom. I love cooking. I love hanging out with family and friends. I love traveling. I love working and being a career woman. I love all those things. And those things make me who I am. A woman. God's woman. Uniquely and wonderfully made. And today I encourage you to love yourself and to love others and to treat others fairly, even when they don't like you, even when they're despitefully using you. We have to love them. You know, I had a friend in a circumstance that I went through, and everybody was against me except for this one dear friend of mine. She stood in the gap. She didn't turn her back on me. She stayed there. Despite what everybody else was saying, she never tore me down, never criticized me, never made me feel bad because I had chosen to make a decision that wasn't popular. Did my name get ran in the mud? Absolutely it did. Unjustly, unfairly, so I thought. But you know what? Even in that situation, God was in control. So even situations that seem like they're bad, there's always a purpose and a reason for it. I'm finding out what that is now. To be free to be who you are. To not be locked and caged in. I didn't even realize how caged in I was until I begin to fly. And so I like to be with people who fly, who imagine, who dare to dream to be more than what they currently are. And I'm happy with that. I'm satisfied with that. So whatever you can imagine and dream to be, imagine and dream to be it. Live without limits. Don't let anybody cage you in. Thank you so much for listening to my confessional. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I love you. And I'm praying that 2017 brings you all the things that you want, and that you too can say, I love being a woman. Like and subscribe to my channel, and send me any comments that you want to. I so appreciate you. Mwah.